New and updated mods are here for Farm Sim 25 on Tuesday, February the 25th. In total, 31 mods released on the in-game mod up. On platforms, got 22 new and 1 update. And PC and Mac players got 6 new and 2 updates. In addition to the mods we got yesterday, 28 mods. That is 59 mods released over 2 days. That is great news. Plus, we got a bunch on Thursday and Friday as well. Giants QA must be working really hard right now. So, let's see what they got in store for us today. Starting off today, we've got a new map for everybody. This is the memory. Now, your memory may serve you well that yes, this was in Farming Simulator 22. Had 4.1 stars with 355 votes. So, nothing too wild and crazy, but it was out and it is back. So, if you've been looking forward to it, look forward to it no further. I didn't word that right. Let's just move on. Let's take a look at the PDA here. Here you go. We got 204 hectares divided into 150 fields, 17 of which are meadows. The smallest field is 0.2 hectares, and the largest one is 3.8 hectares. You've got 10 forestry lands to purchase, all the way down to here at the bottom left. The floor is clear, the forest ground is clear, so you can clear those out. Makes it nice and easy. There's also 2 areas with grapes and olives. Oop, that is the wrong one. There we go, back to where I wanted to be. You've also got 2 farms with cows, a pig farm, small horse farm, chicken farm with 2 chicken coops, sheep farm, grapes and olives farm, BGA, and 5 points of sale. There's also orchards of apple, pear, and a cherry, which is kind of neat. There's also some required mods, which is not so neat, but it's only 9, so I guess it is what it is. I did not have any of them installed though, so there that is. We do have stuff at our main farm up here on the top left-hand corner, so we can take a look at that, and I'm starting to realize that when they say a pig farm, small horse farm, chicken farm, etc., all those farms, wow, I was stuck outside the map. With those farms, those are not farms. Those are just on your other farms. I think there's only 2 or 3 farms, maybe something like that. Nothing too wild and crazy. There you go. That's your main farm. And as for the rest of it, looking pretty good. Oh yeah, here are all of your orchards, which are very, very neat. Dig that a whole lot. How's about we take a look at our crop calendar? So there's your crop calendar. Looks pretty basic to me. As far as animals, we've got the cow barn shed, chicken pasture, and another cow barn. So that's what we get up there. Contracts really don't matter. As far as production chains, we have a raised bed and a raised bed. So 2 of those. And then available is a bunch. Oh my goodness, a bunch of them. So there you go, there's that. And then we'll quickly go down the vehicle list so that you can kind of get an idea of what to expect when it's loading in. And as always, here are your required mods. I apologize, I misspoke a little earlier. I said there were 9 required mods. There are not. There are 8. Jumping over to some regular mods, we got the John Deere 710. This was added, I believe, at the John Deere FarmCon about 3 years ago now at this point. Wow, I can't believe it's been so long. This is from Fred Modding. Now, I thought that EY Modding was also working on one of these, but this is from Fred. 50 horsepower manual transmission, 70 liters of fuel, 15 miles an hour, 2.3 tons, and you've got a wheel set up of wide tires and standard. You've got fender designs, and you've also got your main color, which is interesting because you could change the whole thing. Doesn't really fit this tractor specifically, but I do know that Giants request that you have to change something in order to bring stuff over. So there you go. Let's lease ourselves one of these, take a look at it, and see what we've got. Goodness gracious, that is loud. Wow. It doesn't look like anything can be done, and we have a meet me porn. Next up, we have some more returners. The Classic Tractors Pack. This adds the Zader Z25K and the Porsche Diesel Junior 108 from Farming Simulator 22. These were both things that you had to, I think, pre-order the game, and then you had to buy a model, like I can't remember what the thing was, but you had to buy a model in order to get this, or well, the code was all over the internet, so pretty much everybody had this, and if you didn't, well, there you go. But they are back. There's no customization options on either one, but we do have specs: 25 horsepower, manual transmission, 53 liters of fuel, goes 12 miles an hour, weighs 2 tons, and for the Porsche, we've got 14 horsepower, manual transmission, 22 liters of fuel, 12 miles an hour, and weighs 1.1 tons. we should probably lease these and get them into the game. It would be weird if we didn't, because I do want to take a look at them and see. Hey, we got some tractors coming back from previous games. Very cool. Turning on the Porsche. There we go. I don't know what's going on. Maybe my controller's not wanting to work for some reason. No options to do anything. It is a lower lower toned meep, but it is what it is. It's not a crazy tractor, but you know what? If you're playing on Hutan Pantai or something like that, I bet this Porsche would be like perfect for you guys. As far as the Zeta or the Zetor, again, this one also takes a hot minute to load in. And we've got a lower beep horn on here too. Neither one of these are particularly quick, but they are nice and they are fun. This is a fun one, the Amazon Profihopper. We've seen different versions of this mod throughout Farming Simulator. I remember we got one of these in Farm Sim 17 back when I was playing on the Xbox One. It's been a while. It's been a good while since that has happened. It's a mower at the end of the day, and it will also hold stuff, so it's a loading wagon too. So at the 2012 Black Edition, we start with no, but we can go with yes. Hoo-hoo, that looks good. We have the rollover protection color, which could be changed, and the rim color, which could be changed as well. Specs for the machine, 25 horsepower, 20 liters of fuel, and it's got a 7 mile per hour working speed, or just speed in general. It will hold 1,200 liters of grass after cutting it, weighs 1.2 tons, and has a working width of 1.2 meters. Not too bad at all. Very cool. Our next ones are the New Holland BR 6090 and the Case RB344. We got some very, very cool round balers for you guys. These will both make 120 centimeter round bales. Both of them feature the same specs. 45 horsepower is required and go 9 miles an hour when working. On the Case one, we have a design of yellow. We also have black, although I don't see at least, very bottom. That's going to be changed up from black to yellow. And then we have the round bale net setup, of course. Jumping over to the Case, the design, red or black there, and then you also have that bell net. Here's a mod that I'm very happy to see returning. This is the Eurospand Pack. This includes 2 fertilizer spreaders, and you've also got a holder, which is really neat and can be used for a lot of different things. So, as far as the big fertilizer spreader, this is the Electra Chrono, 1,400 liters, and you can go all the way up to 3,000 liters. It's got a 32 meter working width at 12 miles an hour. You've got a couple different brand setups on there too, if you want to change that up. And it will do solid fertilizer or lime. Then we've got a little bit of a smaller one. This is a 5 meter working width, 12 mile per hour max speed, holds 600 or 1,000 liters, and then you've got your branding on there too. So we do be smaller. Now, sometimes we run into the problem of needing some type of connection to help with fertilizer spreaders. They are heavy, and that is where this comes in. You could simply put your fertilizer spreader, or I guess really anything that hooks up via 3-point, but fertilizer spreaders are what's made to go in here. It's as far as I can zoom, darn. And you take this, you hook it up to the back, and you go. It's very neat. I absolutely love it. I also love that they added the lizard, for what do they call those? Iron wheels. Those are very cool. You know what? Let's leave them on there. Let's leave those on there. We've got that. Let's take this. There you go. Got it. Boom. So, actually, we'll probably use one of those smaller tractors in order to make this happen. Let's do it. The only thing that may cause some issue is going to be trying to get that fertilizer spreader on here. You can see how it comes with pallet, on the pallet, because you have to use that to get it up there. I'm not doing that. I'm going to pick it up with heavy lift, but that's just me. So we take that, put that on there, then jump in here, attach it, bam! Now, the weight will never be an issue. How cool is that? Next up, we got more John Deere stuff. This is the John Deere GreenSystem Trailer Pack. These are header trailers. You've got a 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50F. So take the meter of how wide your header is, and then just set it up with the different ones. As a matter of fact, you can take a look here and you can right click and it'll give you the different combinations. So for the smaller one, there's no John Deere headers that fit that. For the medium one, we've got the 35, we've got the corn header for the middle one, the 45X for the 45, and of course the 50F for the big boy. That's very, very cool. We even have different customization options. So you can throw on different logos if you want to. That's pretty cool. And then you've got a main color and rim color. So maybe you like the header trailer design, but you don't want the John Deere on there. Oh, you're good to go. Next up, we've got the Leash. And this is not for dogs. This, as well as for, I guess all the other animals. Do you remember the herdsman stick that released in Farm Sim 22? Well, this is basically that, but on a much lower scale. You can move around 2 cows, 2 pigs, 2 sheep, or 2 horses just by simply holding the rope. So all you have to do is pick it up and then walk into the markers and left click your stick or whatever you got to do, and you're good to go. It's a very neat idea. Plus, if you want to move multiple animals, you can buy multiple of these and throw them in the back of your pickup truck. Next, we have the Gorenc Grinder 300. In the game, it actually says that it's a roller. However, it is not. This is a disc harrow, and it hooks up via the front of your tractor, not the back. So that makes things nice and easy. Very, very good. 100 horsepower, 3 meters, 7 miles an hour. Next up, the Agromasz POV 5XL plow, or the plow. I feel like we've gotten like 2 or 3 of these at this point. How many Agromasz plows do we need? Nonetheless, if you're looking for this one, you've got it. We do have a different setup for the wheels. So we have a main color. We've got a color of that green on there, and then you can change up your rim color as well. 150 horsepower, 2.5 meter working width, that's 7 miles an hour. Next is our BIO3G Pack. This is a pack full of, well, let's be honest, fertilizer and marrow feed. So you've got some little fertilizer here, fertilizer there. If you want different bags of it, hey, you got a mod for it. And we got some sheds, a whole bunch of them. This pack is called the Old Time Shed Pack, and holy cow, there's a bunch of sheds in it. If I can find one that's actually in it, there you go. You've got, hey, right here, you've got this guy, you've got this guy. I mean, there's stuff that you've probably seen before, let's be honest. Of course, this big one that I've got right there, as a matter of fact, I can delete that one right there. You've also got down here, so all kinds of different stuff that you, oh, hey, here's one from, this is not an old time shot. I mean, I guess it is, from Estancia Lapacho. It's from a game that came out, what, not 8 years ago? But nonetheless, there you go. Well, you got sheds. If you need them, you got them. Next one is the bulk material warehouse. This is not a warehouse, but it is a shed. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Also, for some reason with this shed specifically, it'll only go 90 degrees. So good luck finding a position that works perfect for you. And the rotation is backwards from every other placeable in the game. So this one could probably get an update and be good to go. Next one's the small chicken coop, and believe it or not, this will hold 20 chickens, which isn't a lot, but I think it's a lot for this size. Hey, that's pretty good, man. Yeah, food is 750 liters, sorry, so not a whole lot, but enough. Here's inside, very cool. Food's gonna go right there at the door, so you don't have to go all the way in. Eggs are around here on the left-hand side. Not a lot more to it. Next one's kind of neat. Add something new to the game. This is the Firewood Production. Your logs go over here. It does the magic here and then outputs over there. So let's take a look at it. The firewood processor. You're making firewood. Wood goes in. Firewood goes out. 67 wood in to 100 firewood out. So you're actually getting a little bit more, which is very nice. And it's going to pop out in a really like big bag kind of thing, which is very cool. Also, I have a petition. Hear me out. Because I have to look at screenshots, and I'm not going to go through and do this production. Wouldn't it be cool if I could buy this production, like buy a pallet of this? I think all productions go forward. If it has a custom pallet, you should be able to buy it. It would make my life easier at the very least. Next spot I actually had a hard time finding because it is in the wrong category. This is the Fermenting Silo Pack. However, it's a production chain. Obviously, I mean, you can't change one product into another without using a production chain. However, this is in silos, not in productions. So that is a big, big miss, at least for me. I know I'm being nitpicky, but sometimes you just kind of have to be. In here, you can make chaff silage, grass silage, or hay silage. So we've got a lot of productions that do this now. It makes things easier. All you got to do is mow the grass or something like that, or do your chaff, and you are good. So you can see it's a 1 in, 1 out, which is very nice. 600,000 cycles per month. And it costs you $120 per month. So you're going to be getting a lot out of here. And they're prepared for that, 925,000 liters on the big one. Smaller one's a little bit different, 240,000 cycles per month, and it only holds 565,000 liters. So definitely go with the blue steel version because it's going to give you a lot more. This mod is in the right category, the Fertilizer Tank. Check this thing out, dude. Man, it looks good. I like the green on there. That's awesome. Unfortunately, you can't change the color, but the green's good. So you can do herbicide and liquid fertilizer. You can do up to 53,800 liters of each, which is very, very nice. And you can do both in here, which is very cool too. Oh, yeah. If you want to scale it down, well, you could definitely do that with the self-made fuel tank. This one, same thing, but you can only buy diesel here. So no liquid fertilizer or anything like that. Holds 1,000 liters of it. I think this is cool. This is like the perfect little tanker to put on the side of your farm. Maybe put it on the side of a building, something like that. Perfect. This next one is super cool and very creepy all at the same time. This is the Phonebooth Teleporter from Squiggles. One of my favorite modern names to say. This is funny. They say for a good time, call 867-5309. Very nice. But listen to this when I walk in. I don't know what that noise is, but it's freaking me out, man. Nonetheless, this is cool. So it's not just a phone booth. What I see is it has a teleport thing. So click that. You can visit. Ugh, don't like that at all. I guess that's supposed to be like a teleporting sound, something like that. Ooh, what if we put 2 of these beside each other? Can I teleport between both of them? Tell me I can do it. Boo. Nonetheless, now we have 2 of them. This is very, very good. Let's say you've got this farm right here, this field, and you own it. And it's just a long ways to get up there. Maybe you've got a couple tractors set aside for that area, and you never take any vehicles up through there. We could place one of these down up there and simply visit. Bam. Just like that. You simply visit it and you're good to go. It's a nice teleport place, but I kind of like the way they've done. They've kind of gone above and beyond with this. It's simple, yet it's got more than you would expect. I think it's cool. Next up, we've got the stone decorations. Now, this front arch and these 2 troughs right here are available in placeables and decorations. However, everything else is part of the fences. So you've got one set of fences which has all these stone columns or pillars very close together. You've got this one where they're a little bit further apart. You've got here where they're just not there at all. And all the way over here, we've got one where the wall is broken up. Then we get the gate that goes along with them. Open up! All right, fine. Como se dice, help me. Yes. Wait. Okay, that one opens. But this one, that's a gate. It doesn't open. Would it help if I deleted the front one? Huh? Yeah? Nope. Somebody forgot to make this one open. All right, well, don't use that one. Moving on. Next to last, we've got the mod cow fences. So you've got 2 gates and 1 fence. So here you go, wooden posts and barbed wire. Then around towards the backhand side, we've got 1 gate here, which does open, and another one here, which does open as well. Very cool. Actually, the previous mod was from the same modder as these. You may gotta open the gate, man. And lastly, from ADA Modding and Stoneway Designs in the AVP team, we have the Placeable Ramp. This can be customized into 2. This version right here is what you normally see. So this is going to be nice for front loaders, telehandlers, skid steers, things like that, to get up higher to reset for you. When I say reset, put stuff on semi-trucks, that kind of thing. Then you got the fun ramp. Yeah, you can jump stuff. How cool is that? Your only update today for all platforms is the Big Decoration Package. You got 40 new objects added. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players, we start with the Saga or Saga NS Alpin Pack. So this comes with 2 pieces. These are going to be weeders. However, you can also seed with them as well. You could do grass, cover crop, and canola. 2.8 meter working with and 4 meter working with respectively. You do have the APV unit, which could be added to the top, which is very nice. You also have a leveling plate on there. You've got warning signs, lower link setup, and upper link setup. Next is a bell grab, round bell grab. This is the Galonnier GG21. Oh yeah. You can do an extension on the very bottom if you want a little bit of help, and you've got front loader or telehandler setups with it. Next up for PC and Mac, we've got the Windturbine Pack. This includes 5 different ones. And they're all, wow, I'm really far back. And they are all very tall and very expensive. We can jump in and take a look at them in generators. The front left one right here, that's going to be the Intercon, $12,600 a month, at least in easy mode. Then we got another one for $13,200. Then we've got the all white versions here in small, medium, and large. Those are going to be $15,216, $50,696, and $16,176 for these. The reason being, because we don't normally see things like this for PC only, they are branded. So that is why you're only seeing these on PC. Next new one for PC and Mac players is Place Fences Anywhere. This, well, lets you do exactly what the name says. You can put fences anywhere you want. Next up, the Animal Food Overview. With this mod, you can display the respective food groups and the food types contained in the animal species. This is pretty neat. So if you've got a regular map, maybe you're new to the game and you're on PC, this might help you put things together a little bit better. But also, if you've got a custom map where things have been moved around a little bit, this could easily help you figure out what is what. Last new mod for PC and Mac is the APV Grassland Combi Pack additional features. This changes the working mode without the use of the workshop. However, you will have the APV Grassland Combi Pack as a required mod. Lastly, today we have updates for PC and Mac players. First one is the Mobile Workshop. They fixed an issue where the key action was not displayed in the help menu. And the Trailer Axle Blocker. This added some categories of trailers of which locking did not work before. And that is it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this. Well, drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you are new. And if you got any questions, please let me know. Also, if you want to check out FarmSim VR, we got a video out on that this morning. I have more on Thursday and this weekend. So if you're looking for more, stay tuned for that. Otherwise, have an awesome day. We'll catch you in the next one.